Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely, and this is my post-tournament summary wrap-up of the 2024 TruBank Des Moines Challenge presented by DGA. And I've been smiling for the past 16 hours. I was even smiling in my sleep, I think. I'm really happy right now. And I finished 37th place, and I'm like by far the happiest 37th place finisher in the field. And that's what this summary is going to be about. I kind of want to explain why. And I'm going to give a warning in advance. Some of this is going to be directed more towards my older audience. So if you're younger, I encourage you to stick around, but this one's for my, I'll call them my peers. So a couple reasons why I'm super happy. So I've been out for the past 6 weeks, 6 events. Actually, it's been about 8 weeks for health issues. None of these health issues are related to throwing. These are related to aging, and I won't go into details, but it has to do with prostate, and a lot of guys go through this when they get older, and it's a little bit scary. Everything's perfectly fine, and I'm healthy, but one of the things as we get older, I think all older people can relate to, is when things don't work right, you actually think, is this the one? Like, is this the one that's gonna kill me? Like, that's an honest to God thought you don't have when you're 30, when all of a sudden you get an irregular heartbeat. You're not thinking, oh my God, is this the one? And when you get older, you're like, oh my God, is this it? But not just that. It's just when you go get your test results, and you're waiting for results, you hold your breath a little bit, and it's something that we all go through, and it's a shared suffering. But that's kind of what I was going through with this health issue, but it was related to playing. So I learned early on that it was probably going to be something minor as far as my health, but at 54 years old, I'm not good enough. Like, I'm not good enough to be on the pro tour and have my health off by a little bit. The first few events of the seasons, I was feeling I wasn't feeling that bad, but I'm not good enough to feel not so good and still even like be in the top 50. So anytime a health thing comes up like this, I wonder, is this going to be the one I don't come back from? Because there's going to be a day when I hit that line, and whether it's because I just age out or if it's because of something physical, I don't know. But the end isn't that far away of my pro tour playing career. So this is my first tournament back, and I came out and I just shredded. Shot 10-26 for the tournament. Just felt like I had my full game back, and I'm like, dodge the bullet. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. So I don't know when the end is coming, but it's not today, and I'm just thrilled about that. But the other thing I'm starting to really embrace when it comes to being out here is I'm really taking in the fact that I'm not playing for myself. I am playing for all of us that have crested that imaginary line that I don't want to say society put on us, because society doesn't really do it. The imaginary line our biology has put on us when it comes to being an older person. And coming out here, I feel like I'm really starting to feel like I'm representing a million disc golfers out there who are older, who still want to compete and still want to be out there and still want to, like, they still got it. And forgive me if this is politically correct in 2024, but I can only speak as a man. Just being a man again and coming out here and just competing with the guys and taking them on. I finished 37th place, but in order to finish 37th place, I had to beat Cole Redolin, I had to beat Ezra Robinson, Parker Welk, Aaron Gossage. Like, there's a murderer's row of players who are legitimately heroes of mine. I look up to these guys so much. If I had to play any of them one-on-one, I'd be shaking in my boots. I wouldn't show it. Like, you would never see that, but I would be terrified going head to head against these monsters. And just to know that I can come out here as an older player and just put it together, even for a weekend, and just beat some of the best in the world on a given Sunday, is just it just shows that like 54 isn't the end. And I don't think 55 or 56 is going to be. I don't think 60 is going to be. I think I'm going to be still out here, like, showing the kids what we can do. And I think that, I think in some way, even maybe this is arrogant to me, but maybe I'm showing them that they need to respect the game of the older players a little bit, right? Because it's a young man's game, but guess what? You let your foot off the throttle a tiny bit, the old guy's going to beat you, and at the very least, you're not going to not play your A game and still beat me. Now, when those guys play their A game, they beat me, but when they play their A- game, the old guys still got it. So anyways, I'm super excited out here, and I'm going to keep representing me and my older peers, and while simultaneously encouraging all the young players out there to buy Stokely discs. I'm trying to make a living. I'm not trying to pigeonhole my market and my audience, but yeah, I won't say I played well. I'll say we did it. We did it, guys. We did it, guys and gals, all of my older crowd. We did it. We still got game, and we'll see y'all next week in Kansas City.